All right, everybody, how you doing? Let's talk some markets. First of all, let's just go over some events that will be happening today. First of all, the Yellen speech. Janet Yellen speaks at 10 a.m. Eastern time. She'll probably be talking about the modest growth in the economy, and hinting or stating outright that the Fed will be on track to continue raising interest rates incrementally. By the way, on that note, if you look at the FedWatch tool on the CME, which is the probability tool, which looks at the probability of Fed monetary policy actions based on where Fed fund futures are trading. Virtually, the market is pricing in virtually no chance of a rate hike all the way until December, when at that time it is only pricing in a 50% chance of a 25 basis point rate hike. So I think that outlook, that expectation is way off. Way off. Okay, I think that low expectation of a rate hike, like virtually nothing at the July meeting coming up. There's no meeting in August. Virtually nothing. I think something like 13% in September. Virtually nothing in November, and then only a 50% chance of a 25 basis point hike in December. I think that is a very, very low expectation, and I expect that. I believe that there could be many surprises in that expectation, okay, as in the Fed raising more than the market expects, number one. So we have her speaking at 10 o'clock. We have the Bank of Canada rate decision, very important if you're trading Forex. I am actually short the Canadian dollar. They are looking for a 25 basis point hike to 75 basis points. That is pretty much baked in. If there is no rate hike, sorry, I'm okay. If there is no rate hike, the Canadian dollar will get whacked. Now, remember, I said several weeks ago, and it was in the MMT Trader report, that the Canadian dollar to buy it was the best trade on the board. The best trade on the board, I said. Speculators were enormously short the Canadian dollar, and we were trading dollar Canada. That pair was up around 136 at the time. That thing got crushed. It dropped down to in the 128. So I was short dollar Canada up at the top. Now basically I'm long dollar Canada. So now I am short the Canadian dollar. We'll see what happens there. If you go back over the last couple of days, I was telling you I was selling dollar yen up above 114. Okay, in fact, yesterday I put on a final unit. I think it was like 114.48 or something like that. We're down around 113 right now, so almost 150 pips on that trade. I was telling you I am shorting dollar yen. I am shorting dollar yen above 114. It is down around 113. Gold bouncing back a little bit. Now, my big call, of course, you all should remember that I was short crude oil last month up 50, around 50. Everyone was saying, ha, look at that dumb call that you made. I said it was going to 43. We went down. Actually, we covered that position in the 42 handle. We went long. I got short again up around 45, traded up to 47. But then it came back down, and I reversed long at 44.35. And the reason I did all this kind of in and out trading, we never really had any definitive developments in those weekly petroleum status reports. Well, I shouldn't say that. The development that I have been seeing, or that I had previously observed, was weak demand in products, weak gasoline demand, weak distillate demand. Yes, we were having falling inventories, but I was looking at that demand. Now, in that last report last week, I said the situation started to look more positive to me. I was saying that the market looks like it is coming into balance. We have inventories of crude way down, and we saw last night with the API inventories down another 8 million. We'll get the petroleum status report at 10:30. But I am now long from 44. By the way, just as an aside, Goldman, of course, Goldman, which was bullish like crazy up at 50 and said the market would go to 55, they turned bearish just the other day, said it was going down below 40. And, I went against them again. Not just to go against Goldman, but that's what my assessment was of the conditions in the oil market. So we'll see what happens with that. So we got a lot of stuff coming out, all right? We're long oil. Stocks ripping here today again, every day it seems. Not quite sure what the rally is. It could be based on the oil rebound. We'll see how far, if this thing has legs. So far, we made a top in June in the stock market. It has not made new highs. We are seeing some improvement in the fiscal flows. I will tell you that. The flows are improving. So that is a positive for the stock market. It's a positive for the economy. We are seeing the flows improving. Not tremendously, but yeah, I do see a little bit of a pickup. I will tell you that. And gold is picking up as well. So that's the breakdown for now. I will get back to you in a little while and give my update and analysis of whatever happened with the Yellen comments and the Bank of Canada and the inventories. Until then, and by the way, if you want to read the emails that I have been sending out, and if you are not on the email list, then remember, just go to pitbulleconomics.com, sign up for the 30-day free trial of MMT Trader, and you will get those emails. I will send them to you, and you get the current issue of the report, and you can look at all the back issues. So see everybody later. Bye-bye.